You're watching another episode of Third BEY Problems. At your service, my name is Leo, here with Rockhart, and we have a special guest. First time on the show.
What's up?
First time mo?
Yes.
It's his
Tama.
first time.
I think so. Yeah. First time. Yeah, correct.
Nice!
Sean Snows,
Yes, sir.
aka Extrude 3D.
Dekis.
That's him. How's your week? How are you?
I got blasted in Dark League. But it was really nice trying to figure out the build for Hover. I just got it last week. I tried 760, 360. It seemed like it was tilting a little bit, so we landed on the 760 level first. And then a friend of mine, Al, we were scrimming, and he had this build, low rush. I was like, why would I pick a low bit on something that tilts really hard, in my opinion?
Also,
But-
he's buying a 760 daw na Fort Hornet.
Yes,
Hit him up.
please. It's broken. It got destroyed.
All right, we'll dig into your deck of the week later on. But for all the folks watching from all around the world and all around the country, we're shooting live from Playcafe, located in Upper McKinley Hill, BGC, along Tuscany. Open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. on weekdays. Weekends, 10 a.m. pa lang, bukas na yan, all the way until 2 a.m. still. All the staff here are friendly. You can ask him about Beyblade, ask him about Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, Lorcana, all the goodness. Real quick, if you would like to learn more about these products, these events, like and follow us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/playcafebgc. That's playcafebgc. Currently at 4.4K. So let's get it to 5. How about it? Let's get it to 5K before the year ends. And if you enjoy the podcast, like and subscribe. What?
You like and subscribe.
No, we put it.
down here.
We put it
Somewhere
here.
down.
We put it here.
Let's point it both.
It's up to Ray Ash. Our editor's gonna take care of that. But yeah, to start the episode off, let's talk about some news. I think in the wake of the World Championships, we have confirmed that the CX11 Emperor Might Deckset is real.
Yes, I had a few thoughts about this. Honestly, everyone loves Golden Rock finally getting a recolor. Thank you so much, Takaratomi. That little shark dude.
Shark Gill.
Yeah,
Tail.
I'll just call him Shark Dude. Shark Dude looks kind of beefy, but apparently super light. I'm a little sad to hear that news. But
560 though.
it's 560. Look at that.
And a free ball.
Okay, let's run through the parts inside. It is a deck set, meaning 3 bays. So we'll save the big one for last. Let's talk about Shark Gill 560 free ball first.
Okay. I'm really liking the bit and the ratchet.
First time to get free ball outside of Silver
Yes,
Wolf.
I believe so. And this 560, I was looking for this. I saw this. Well, it's a really nice white color and clear. It would really pair with like Aero Pegasus if you're wearing 560 Aero Pegasus. Like color maps, that's good. How about the blade? I don't know. I know that they released this in Hasbro already, right?
It's based on a Hasbro design, and it's very light, I think. It reminds me of Wizard Arc.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, literally Shelter Drake.
Oh! Why would you re-release Shelter Drake, TT?
They loved it. They have so much stock everywhere. They overstocked it.
When was the
right?
last time you saw Shelter Drake?
Oh, it's rare now.
Oh,
yeah.
damn, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're hurting the Shelter Drake fans, man.
I'm sorry.
So, I think we already talked about it. We said it already. The best part of Shark Kill is that 560 white clear could color max or could fit into most builds that need it, and then free ball that's light blue. The second bay here is, as you mentioned, Carl, Golem Rock M85, the second printing of M85 high needle.
Oddly enough, the first printing of M85 would fit so well with this.
That is correct because it's
green
dark
one.
green, right? You know what,
What's
I don't
happening to Tara to
I don't know
me?
if you.
Sometimes they hit so strong, and then sometimes stuff like
they
this
have this.
happens.
No, I think they were going for the Hulk color. Did you guys see that? See, it's Hulk, and then the purple pants. I don't know about the white. Let's just say it's 2 out of 1. That's the first thing that came to mind. Hulk.
It's white trimming.
That's true.
Okay, this is a coated blade, so it might hit different from your base Golem Rocks. And I like the Golem Rocks getting a reprint.
Very strong blade.
Is this the first high needle?
high needle reprint.
No. We've seen high
No,
needle
we've seen
before.
high needle
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is
It's
a
not
full
used.
this is a full reprint bay. Walang
Yes,
bago
that's
dito. But it is just the second time we're seeing Golem Rock and M85. We really don't have much thoughts on this. Golem Rock is still Golem Rock. We like Golem Rock.
Yes, everybody loves Golem Rock. There's a lot of people who love Golem Rock. I fought somebody who was using, I think it was 560 rush, and I could not outspin that guy. No matter what I was doing. Phoenix Wing. Well, this was, I think, before Shark Scale came out. It was really strong. So I think the color green, it's really good for the, as I said, Hulk fans who love Golem Rock. Then that's it.
Rockhart and I have had our own Golem Rock phases. So hopefully this allows everyone else to go through that as well. Now let's talk about the big guy, Emperor Might. It has three parts, obviously. That Emperor lock chip, which I think we've gotten early leaks, weighs about 4.6 grams. So metal nga siya, confirmed. And then you have the Might blade, which looks like a waffle. And then you have the heavy assist blade, which indeed has two metal parts.
And to point out, these are opposite to each other. It's not four, it's only just two. So I don't know. I think it's a good balance, but I don't know if it would make it wobble more. And just like Hover Wyvern, where there's so much weight on two sides. And as you know, Hover Wyvern is notorious for not having a lot of spin at the end. So it's either pocket or extreme, and that's it. No spin, unless if you down smash a person. But yes, very, very good, I would say.
And the metal lock chip. If you don't want to shell out for a Valkyrie, honestly, this is gonna be it. Ang weird, is it right? May parang iba yung weight.
Yeah, 4.6 grams.
That's weird,
So
isn't
it's
it?
almost a full 2 grams lighter.
Yeah.
But that's what explains the early leaks of the ruling, wherein you can play Valkyrie and Emperor in the same deck.
So they made it a little bit more different. So you can play them on the same deck. I guess they're really pushing for that CX.
They really want
Oh my
for you
God.
guys to play that CX. And they are coming out with really good stuff. Pegasus was really good. This, I think, is really good. It's very rounded. And, you know, we like round... Beyblades belong.
Yeah.
Namudulas ka, bro.
We don't know how Might will work though. So it might work, it might not. Heavy though, definitely you could slam that on the things. Let's talk about that bit ratchet combo. Operate.
Okay.
Not hop, don't get triggered. It's not hop, it's heavy. Operate.
It's OP.
It's kind of like a turbo kind of thing.
Does it move up and down like turbo?
I think it does. It has a
does.
protrusion.
So I don't know how, because we know that turbo has not been used in most. I've never seen anyone run turbo.
I have hardcore tried turbo for a whole week, and people just laughed at me, bro. They
Then
kept losing.
How about, what's your opinion on it though?
No.
Okay.
This is just.
So this might be a gimmick again.
This might be a gimmick.
It's a gimmick, but I think it might be. We don't know. I don't know what we don't see the gimmick for this. Of course, when it gets released, we will see how strong it will be. Like, or maybe we'll find something new, how it's gonna work. Hopefully, new parts always really, really nice to play with.
Yeah, so I can think the winner here still is that lock chip and maybe the main blade and the assist. Emperor Might, just that thing, hold on to that. Heavy as well.
Yes, sir.
CX11 confirmed to come out, SRP at about $30. So parang UX15 price, yeah.
Yes, that's really good. Especially the fact that you get the metal bait chip. That's already worth it. You get it for SRP, or even if it's a little bit above SRP, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna be wanting this, and there's gonna be a short of the stock.
But it's not as good as UX15.
Oh, 100%. 100%. There is no way you beat Mr. Scale, Mr. Shark Scale.
Yeah, 33% of all Beyblades have been replaced by Shark Scale. Every single, because everyone has free Beyblades. 1/3 of every deck is a Shark Scale, so 33%. The math checks out, guys.
Seems legit because going in our deck of the week, we all have the eponymous Shark Scale in our decks.
Yes.
Rockhart, talk us through yours. What 3 bays are you bringing into most pods you run this week?
So this is basically my almost same deck of the week last week.
Almost.
Shark Scale with 960 Hexa. my little reliable landmine that I smash into other Beyblades. The Wiro 160 low orb. For some reason, I hate days without that bit lock, but somehow this has been winning me some games. And I hate to say it, but I'm gonna try this. I hate it. I love it.
It's the new hotness.
It's a new and hotness. The big guy himself.
Big boy himself.
Literally big because it can't really fit in the pocket. It is CLOCK MIRAGE. The black one. Always get the black one, guys.
455 under needle.
455 UN. Look at that greenness, man. I chose it specifically for the height. A lot of people would say 965 is better, the one that comes stock with this one. But upon testing, yeah, it's rounder. It makes sense, right? Upon testing, though, you love the height. I love the height of 455. You win, is specifically if you don't get knocked out, if you don't get bursted, if your opponent keeps hitting your blade.
Yeah.
And the only way for that to happen is if you go to the lowest
Possible.
5 ratchet, odd whatever number ratchet, 455, and the lowest bit, which is under needle.
You can go under flat.
That's an attack bay,
That's
but
attack
some
bay.
would say low orb. We will talk more about
orb, yes.
CLOCK Mirage theory, practice, and how we think it'll fit into the metagame later on. But Snows, talk us through your deck of the week.
Okay, so usually the first slot on my deck is, of course, our baby boy, newly born, Shark Scale, 170 kick. Or I also use low rush on sometimes, but the reason why we have this is I realized that the extra height is very good to balance it out. So sometimes when you go 60, I sense that it tilted a lot. So that's why we have 170 on that. Next is, of course, the OG Wizard Rod 960 Hexa. Especially since we are seeing a lot of landmines or hover wyverns. I recently sensed that I've been bursting a lot when I use ball, free ball, or anything else. So the extra resistance from the Hexa really helps.
Kalaban mo na talaga dyan, the random Hexa extremes.
Yes, yes. So it's one of those things that if you hear the airplane sound, it means you launched well. But if you hear the extreme, you pray, and you pray you don't self-extreme. But it's something that I think is necessary at this point because there's so many attack bays. Outgun CDG, now comes Shark Scale and Hover Wyvern.
Yeah.
And also, it's really good against CDG for what do you call this? Anti-spin steal.
Yep.
Especially Hexa.
Solid overall.
Yes. Lastly, we have Hover Wyvern. Hover Wyvern really took me a long time to figure out.
It's hard to master. It's hard to master. Yeah.
Exactly, because you have to accept that you don't win on spin.
Yep.
Yes. So
Rarely. I've seen it happen.
Yes, yes.
But only when you've destabilized the opponent.
Yes. The one thing that I've seen is that 160 was not for me, 360 was not for me, 560 was not, 960 not as well. And I saw that 770 allowed it to stabilize when it tilted, right? When it tilts, it's stopped by these protrusions. It's for the 70 protrusions ratchets. And the low rush, as I said, my friend, me and we scrimmed a lot, low rush versus level, same build, and he won on spin 80% of the time.
With low rush.
Yes, and I yoinked it. I yoinked this build, and it really worked well for me in Dark League.
Okay, at least tell us who this is so that they don't feel like you stole their build.
Mr. Al, that's my boy.
AKA Moral Fiber.
Oh, Moral Fiber, yes. Moral Fiber.
Okay, so that's his deck of the week. Snows rocking the Shark Scale, Wizard Rod, and Hover Wyvern. Oh wait, that looks familiar. So yeah, I'll talk about mine
Very familiar.
in
Very
order
familiar.
as well. Shark Scale. I instead have 360 Rush. Yes, it might tilt given 60, but it's equal-sided.
That is correct. Yes, that is correct.
So I'm good. I can win with spin on this after a few good destabilizing attacks.
Yes, sir.
Win on spin. And then, look at that, 960 as well on my Wizard Rod.
Mr. Low Orb.
But it's low orb. I see that I win the mirror so much more often, and then it's just a Hasbro 960.
Yes.
So I win the defensive.
That's a Hasbro
matchups.
impact rate?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
You know the passive.
Yes,
The
after
passive.
after a few hits, it just starts tilting, but that's to its advantage. So very good. And then I also close off with a Hover Wyvern 760, but instead of low rush kick. Did you test this? Was this part of that like level versus low
Well,
rush?
the kick, I wasn't. I had to put it on a sharp scale, so maybe I did not test it.
Ah.
That's why. Maybe
Okay.
that's why.
So this is the double kick for me.
Yes, I have been hit by that.
Yeah, like pa pa extreme or pa
Yes.
pa pocket.
Bah, bah, bah.
So this is one of those builds that I discovered while playing 5G. So that's
Yes,
one of the
sir.
few things that you get when you play Fight Club. So come on, join us.
Very, very dangerous bait.
Yep.
Very. Don't ever count it out.
Sunday nights, come on down. So that's my deck of the week. Snows and Rockharts, share with us yours as we go into our next segment. Of course, everybody's favorite. Let's do Rate My Deck.
I'm gonna go straight into it, guys. If you're gonna rate my deck, I'm gonna rate it 7, just because screw this guy. But we're gonna try it for science, okay? Anyway, let's
Yeah, I don't
go.
think anybody. Okay. All full disclosure, I ran through these. I handpicked them just randomly through the comment section. Wala yatang may Clock Mirage. I don't think I saw CM.
Out. Yes.
It's too new. It's too new.
It's
It wasn't out when we recorded last week, so
I see. I see.
yeah. So here we go. Johnny Bongo 9208 won a WBO or what is that? Won a WBO tournament in Oregon with this deck. Shark Scale. Oh wait. Shark Scale 560 High Taper, Wizard Rod 360 Unite.
Yes, yes. It's actually legit.
Silver Wolf 170 Low Orb.
Oh, I would say I really like the fact that there's a low orb in there. I don't know if it's Silver Wolf.
It kind of just it equalized the height.
I would give it like a maybe like a 7 or a 6. I think you can make this work. This is really doable. You just need to avoid the Silver Wolf low orb because I know it's a bit tall.
Already.
Already, but you already know Silver Wolf really works well with 70 height ratchets, right?
Yep, that's the basic. So
I
that
would say it's good.
you're hitting
And of course, we all love scale.
the assist. Pero interesting the scale on the High Taper and then the Wizard Rod 360
Yeah.
on the Unite. You have experience on the Unite.
Yeah, huge believer in Miro Unite specifically. Actually, Unite in a lot of these builds will actually work. I've been considering putting Unite on this little boy because I know that it doesn't want to attack, but I think people underestimate how much stamina Unite actually has, especially on a very balanced blade.
Unite is a curved point.
It's a little,
Yes,
a
yes.
little
And
curve, yeah.
It's a little bit smaller, and it just has that one point. So when it stands up, it stands up.
It really does stand
Just
out.
like point.
It feels like a needle. There's a times
Yes,
where it can be a
yeah.
needle or a UN. So I love this, honestly. And we've always been saying that Shark Scale doesn't need to be super low all the time.
Yes.
You can go lower or you can go higher on Shark Scale. It's going to just go on a different attack mode, like the slicing and dicing that we talked about a few episodes ago.
And you
So-
already know, scale really has good stamina.
Yeah.
So even on high taper, that would probably outlast all attack types.
So,
Taper is a balanced bit.
It's a balanced
so
bit,
it
yeah.
should have some level of stamina still compared to like your rushes or your low rushes
Yeah.
on average. So
9 out of 10 for me for this one.
wow, that's a
that's
7 and 9. I'll give it an optimistic 8.
Okay.
Because I'm there for the theory, and there is some experience backed up like for different builds. Because Wizard Rod 360 Unite, it's very similar to 160 Hexa or 160 level or
yeah.
even 360 ball.
Yeah.
So meron siyang basis. So again,
Yes.
7, 8, 9. Let's go to our next one. AD Beyblade. Hello to Atanu from India. It's an Indian blader, y'all.
Hello.
He's been hosting, or they have been hosting WBO Beyblade X tournaments in Kolkata since December 2023. Sadly, no official Takara Tomy support in India yet, so they depend on resellers. Here's the deck. Pegasus Blast Wheel, 760 Low Rush, Shark Scale with a tight 450 level.
Tight point. Toy.
Homie got lucky. And then Phoenix Wing 160 gear. Oh my god,
My boy
160
Gear
gear rush.
I love Gear Rush. There was a time where me and my Pegasus, Aero Pegasus, were not in good terms. We are never in good terms. And I slapped a Gear Rush on that bad boy, and it got me second. Holy.
So Gear Rush
good.
is a Fox Brush exclusive
Yes.
right now. And man slapped it on a Phoenix Wing
I believe in
160.
it. I believe in it. It has a surprising amount of stamina, and I love that you put it on Phoenix Wing. It's really good for that. Shark scale, tight. Level, double attack, that's really good. Wheel as well. 760 low rush.
Triple attack. It's all
That's
attack.
triple attack. I'm my bad. I like this deck. I really like this deck. Oh, win soup. Okay, I see. I see the build.
I'll give it a 9. I might even try this Pegasus Blast, turn it into a Valkyrie Blast.
Dude.
760
That's
low
it.
rush, boom, just throw that in the dudes.
I would also
nine.
rate it like a 9. This one for me is a 9 as well. I believe in it. Especially with the attack meta, you a lot of these usually if you don't pocket, you can still win on spin. Pega Blast on wheel is really good.
Shark skill, stamina's good.
Really good. Phoenix Wing on Gear Rush, and I'm telling you, very, very good stamina on Gear Rush. As long as you don't self-pocket.
I will give it an 8 because I think that I would have liked it better if Shark Scale was on Gear Rush. You've seen this. You've seen
I've
Shark
seen
Scale
this.
on Gear Rush.
Yes.
Right? I have evidence that it works. I just don't trust it too much and I don't want to practice on it too much. But if it maybe was swapped out a little bit, it would have been a 9 for me. But as is, it's an 8.
That's a good point.
Maybe Pegasus Blast would be better as your stabilizer.
Yeah.
Because this is way too risky to run.
Yes.
I think Rockhart just wants a Hexa in there somewhere.
That's true.
Maybe on the low, maybe on the blast.
Maybe a scale.
Yeah.
You know, it works on scale, it works on Pega Blast.
I guess it's a personal preference because I want
Stopper, you want to stop
I want one guy that can stop the landmine, the landslide of points. If it's going bad, you want that bad boy there. That's why we have Wiro. But he doesn't have it. Respect, mad respect.
Yes.
That's not how Atanu rolls, yo.
He's go
So
big
yeah, 8
or
for me.
go
8 for me.
home.
Not bad though.
Yep, he runs Kolkata, man. He runs Kolkata. All right, let's go on over to the boy who dances with Ghost. Whoa. Just got my first podium finish. Congratulations. 3rd place at a, wow, 62-player casual. That's a lot of players. His deck. The Golem Rock 760 Hexa. Ooh. Wizard Rod 160 Ball. Hey, did not burst once and beat every Wiro matchup.
Let's
Hexa,
go.
free
Ball
ball.
believers.
How about Low Orb though?
Lord.
Where's Low Orb? And then Scorpio Spear 960 free ball. I like. I like. Okay, I'll go first. This is a very stamina deck. Like I would run this, boy. 10 out of 10. I would run this. I would bring this to a tournament. 10 out of 10.
I would say this is a 9 for me as well. Scorpio 960, allotting that 960 on the Scorpio. The taller bay with the more burst prone height and adding free ball to that, that's good. Wizard Rod 160 ball. I use low orb and anything, and I am also a ball believer. Just let it rip.
You're a ball lever.
A ball lever. That's me. And 760 Hexa, also a very good bait. So this is more on the stamina type. If that is your deal, it's really good. You just need to make sure that, you know, and also actually Hexa, if you launch it right, it can extreme very, very well. And that's good on the Golem Rock. I would rate it a 9.
Yeah. Again, we're going a little bit. I honestly, I have run this deck. He said he would run it. I have run it.
He did.
Golden Rock 760 Hexa.
He did.
Solid Bay. This would be a 9 for me if this was a 160 low orb.
Yeah.
I've tried ball, man. I know there are some really good ball matchups, but low orb is really superior, and I think for a lot of reasons.
Going 160, it would be Hexa or low orb.
Yeah.
I think
Agree.
The extra hits, and if it's on low orb, it would destabilize. That's really good on. But I personally do 960 ball if I'm gonna go ball or free ball.
Yeah.
But if you're going 160, I prefer low orb and Hexa.
Alright, yeah.
Scorpio Spear is pretty good for me. The 960 free ball is pretty good for me. Maybe a 360 on some alterations.
So you have a few better hits.
Feel better hits.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That will line of blade.
Would have been an 8, would have been a 9, but it's an 8 for me for now. Thank you.
Not bad. 8, 9, 10. The boy who dances with Ghost. Bren Lisondra, 3806. Shout outs to the Unusual Guild.
All right.
What makes you guys so unusual?
Makes it unusual.
Their deck, or his deck. Cobalt Dragoon 760 level. Ooh. Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. And Tyranno Beat 560 Taper. So he dubs this as a control deck that doesn't go full stamina.
Okay. I see it. I see it. Cobalt Dragoon. I don't know about the 760 though. The level, I guess, so that it's better for LED. The
Oh,
level,
it's an attack bay, man.
It's a more. It turns into more of an attack bay.
yes, for the level. Wizard Rod Hexa, 160 Hexa is very.
It's a stopper.
Yep. Tyranno Beat 560 Taper. I have run this. It's pretty good at hitting everybody. So for me, the score for this would be like a 7. If I was gonna go Cobalt Dragoon, I think I would put it on an Elevate. It's really hard, but of course, the second bit to that is level. If you're gonna go, probably I would go 360 level.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people have a lot of success with that.
Yep.
If you're gonna go big or go home, either go 960 so you can hit hard or 360.
Pero may something yung 760 because
Uh-huh.
when you go 9, you become lean, you become tight.
Yeah.
But you go 7, you're heavy. So
That's true.
one of the main strengths of CDG, especially when Rockhart and I were starting, was it just randomly pockets things. When we were playing CDG,
Oh, yes.
560 or 960 elevate. So this takes it to a whole nother level.
Yes,
like you just
you
wanna
get extreme.
You wanna bully dudes. So what do you give it?
I would like 7 or 8 in the between, maybe 7.5.
I don't know why, but you guys are really good today. I'm gonna give it a 9. I would run this deck because Tyranno Beat 560 Taper is a build you would do.
I've also ran that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you're new, like
It's OG. It's an OG.
It's intuitive, this build. So deck Bay 1 to 3, especially the hard stopper, the Wizard Rod 160 Hexa. I love it. 9.
I'm 8 for this because as much as I know it's easy to use, this whole deck is easy to use. I think Cobalt Dragoon might be harder for a lot of other people
Yes.
to use, and you might need to go string on this one, on the Cobalt Dragoon, because you need more RPM for this. So compared to the usual.
I would say the problem with the 760 level is like you really need to know what you're doing, or else you're gonna get self pocket. Especially since
Yeah,
Cobalt
yeah, yeah.
Dragoon is very small, so it hits right into the pocket. Especially since you flat launch it, it's gonna go extreme, self extreme, or pocket. That's what happens if you hard launch CDG, right? Even on elevate.
Oh, and you have
more on level.
And you have to be careful because level you want to learn to tilt so
Yes.
that you get the right timing of the attack.
You need to hear that airplane
Yep.
sound.
You cannot tilt 760 too much.
Yeah,
Or
it's a
else
curve.
gonna
Scrape.
scrape really badly.
And it has very bad recovery. So,
If you can make it work, good for you. But for the average player, they might have a hard time.
yep.
Everybody has their own thing. Everybody posts differently. If this works for you, good on you.
Yep. I wonder what the Unusual Guild shared into this build, what they put in. But here we are with our next one. We have a Neo 6786. Shout outs to Chubby Buddy Bladers in Tacloban City.
What's up, Holmes?
Shark Scale 170 Rush, Pegasus Blast, Wheel 760 Hexa, and then Wizard Rod 160 Level. Okay.
The one gang. They're in the one gang, baby. 170 and 160.
The-
I like this.
Clear reason why he went 170 and 160 here.
I think 760. I wonder why they opted out of the 960 Hexa.
Yeah, it's free, it's open.
It's free. So why would you rather run 760 on 960 Hexa?
Stability. He has a whole
Oh, I see. It's heavier.
So he says,
Oh.
I picked 760 to add stability because it's heavier compared to 960. True. Kind of adds more weight in the middle, helping it mitigate the cons of its top heaviness.
That is correct. I have never run this, but science checks out. I can't say anything. It's really good. It sounds really good.
These are
We're
one
gonna
of
have to test it.
This is one of those moments where I just want to whip it out now and try it
Yeah,
out
sure.
with the Valkyrie lock chip.
Smack it out. Sobrang bigat, no?
Yes, sir. And the 760 Hexa is gonna make it so hard to pocket you or extreme you, right? I think for me, 160 level, also an attack, Wizard Rod,
Anti-attack.
anti-attack, yes.
There was a good month I played this.
Yeah.
I won, like multiple podiums.
Because you know, if Wizard Rod 160 level, you know, CDG, if it gets bullied really early and it tilts, it can't recover. That's really good. Shark Scale 170 Rush. You already know I am a fan of the 170 on Shark Scale. I do run Rush sometimes, or if I need kick on something else, I would run it. For me, this was like a 9 for me. I like this build. I really like the stability of the Hexa so that, as you said, it stops the overflow scores. But you also have things like 170 rush to get you back the points if you need to come back, right?
Ako, wag ka na mag-kunwari. 180 mo na yung Pegasus Blast. Kunwari ka pa eh. Pero yeah, no, you're right. Absolutely right. I like the reasoning he has behind this. This might be my first 9 today.
Ooh. You hit it hard, Chubby Bailey's.
If only I'm still a little bit iffy on the 760, I'll try it out at home.
Yeah. Worth studying. So a 9 and
9.
damn it, I'm also gonna say 9 because pending testing, I might turn it to a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
because
760 is really good.
if I end up liking 760 more plus Valk chip, this might be the new build.
The new build.
Who knows? Thanks, Neo. We got Rexy YT 4765, Silverwolf 960 Hexa, Shark Scale 760 level, Phoenix Wing 170 low rush.
I'll go first here. 960 Hex is very solid. I've actually run this as well, personally on my games. Shark Scale 760 level. A little harder to run.
Kasi wala na yung
Kasi wala-
buyback.
Yeah, your buyback's gone.
But you
and
add the weight. So you take away the buyback, but add weight.
You're a heavier hitter. But then again, one of the big perks of Shark Scale is evaporates. Phoenix Wing 170 low rush, I've ran this as well. So I like this, pero you could have replaced your second bay. Maybe make it a
Low or
970 level?
360.
360 level?
Yes.
Yeah. Pero it's at 8 for me.
Okay. For me, Silverwolf 960 Hexa, and you already said that you wanted to swap Silverwolf on Blast. That's a very good thing because they're very interchangeable.
Oh yeah, it turns into the build.
Yes, it is the build. I would say if you change Pegasus Blast on Hexa, I think it should win. But of course, Hexa is one of those bits that it's not only on RPM, it's also a little bit based on luck, whether you tilt or not. So if you want to switch on Blast, just be careful because Pegasus Blast on wheel, 6 base do tilt. If you don't tilt, then it should be just better than Silverwolf.
Yeah, stability becomes an issue.
Yes.
You had a lot of asterisks there, right?
So for Shark Scale 760 level, I agree with Rockhart. I would prefer this on a 160 or a 360 for the. And I don't think that you would need the extra weight for the 760, and because Shark Scale already hits really hard, right?
Yeah.
So you'd want a little bit more stability, when it comes to attack. You'd need a little bit more stamina. And also, Phoenix Wing 170 low rush, OG build. Phoenix Wing always works with 70 ratchet heights. I've seen people go 770. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I'd give this. I would run this if I don't have Wizard Rod. Or, if I don't have Wizard Rod, I would prefer. I think maybe like a 8. This is fine. This is a doable deck. You just need to make sure that your Silver Wolf doesn't hit the enemy's Wizard Rod because 90% of the time
You will lose.
you will. No, I will. Yes, you will lose.
But yeah, you can podium with this deck, 100%.
Yes, 100%. You just need to dodge. Your Silver Wolf just needs to dodge the Wizard Rod.
Yeah, you throw your attackers into the wizard rod and then you shuffle well. What would you give it?
8.
8.
7. Oh, was it 7?
You said 8.
8. Yes, 7 or 8.
I'll give this a 9. I'm comfy with this. I think I'm good with shuffling. What I would do is just throw that silver wolf at the end.
Yes.
Because people rarely do wizard rod at the end.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
correct.
So you just stabilize there, and then if you lose the 1 pointer, you just shuffle.
Yep.
So that's Rexy, and I do believe we have one more for this episode. Death from a Fluff. Great name, 10 out of 10. But the deck they're very specific with the colors. A black Phoenix Wing 360 point,
Max.
a black CDG 660 Elevate, and then a red Pegasus Blast Jaggy that comes in the Koro 450 kick.
450.
I love how specific you can get here, man. Keep it up.
Very, very well. It's Black Phoenix Wing on 360 point
Wants points for the colors, bro.
plus 5. When you show it, it's like, wow, they're entranced. They don't want to hit it anymore. So I actually used to run Phoenix Wing, not the black one. I could not afford it. 360 point, really good LAD if you stabilize and if you don't get hit. I'm really surprised. What do you guys think of the 660 Elevate?
I am not against 660. You just literally added one more to 560. And people say 660 is burstable. I don't think so.
Yeah, my 660 is very, very loose.
Mine as well.
Yes.
I don't know about you guys. I put 660 on AP, then never bursted.
But I think it depends on it's luck if you get the gotcha if it's really tight. Remember a while ago 450 tight.
Yeah, but 2 out of 3, those are bad odds. Diba? Parang-
For the average person, you might not get a good 660.
Yes. But 660, really, I think Black CDG on Elevate. I would prefer a 560, but 660 should still be worth it. Red Pega Blast on Jaggy, 450 kick. 450, I think with the lower height should do you
Yeah, it's
better.
fine.
And on kick, should have a lot of LAD as well. So you should get a lot of spins out of against attack v attack. So
Yeah, no, I think you're better on the attack, and then you have the potential to knock out stamina
Yes,
base because you're
exactly.
very fast, you're very low.
and very big. I would rate this. I would play this honestly. I would play it on maybe like a 7.5, 8. Let's just do 8.
Yeah, but you're more conservative. I would just go 8. Like, this is okay with me. I'm good.
I would prefer a wizard rod or like something to. I really, if you're running one stamina, I would rather have it on Silver Wolf or because there's this thing with CDG where you have to think whether you're gonna hard launch or soft launch.
Yeah, CDG is, I think, in the history of the game, the most tech Beyblade ever.
Yes, so you really have to know your opponent whether they're gonna hit you or what's their game plan, so you can adjust to yours. So that's the thing. If I was gonna put a stamina where I want it to be stable, I would go on Wizard Rod or even Silver Wolf or Red Pega Blast on Hexa.
How about?
Oh, that's gonna
Maybe next week we'll see a lot more of this.
When it becomes more openly available. But yeah, no, we're about to talk about Clock Mirage. Don't click out just yet. So an 8 from you.
Yes.
I'll give it an 8 too, but it's a more optimistic 8. I would play this.
I have won tournaments with that literal Phoenix Wing build, 360 point. I love that you're a point believer. Your Black CDG, if you're gonna go 660, might as well go level. That's better
correct,
overall.
that's correct.
And your 660 will not burst, at least.
Because you have the lock.
No matter how loose you are. Sorry, not you. Your
No, you're tight.
toy. You gotta be toy. Yeah. And I think we've seen people win DLS. I think Mr. M God has a combo very similar to this, but it was a 960. It was a point. So I like that you can put this on attack. Almost a full attack deck if you think about it. For me, it's 8.
Solid. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's from a fluff. Please do update us. Comment on this episode how you've been doing with this deck. With that said, it's time for us to talk about the new hotness, the most latest release from Takara Tommy's Beyblade X, UX16 Clock Mirage. So these two just came from a pod today.
Hold on, let me
Rockhart went
let me
deep.
just get the prop. Hold on.
What is he getting?
I don't know.
You got it.
Oh,
It's marked third place.
there it is. Shout outs to
First
our
place.
friends at Uni Aqua from the East.
It's so funny. There's a mark on it. Third place, Wreck It Wednesday.
Yep. So he went deep. Is that your first time playing there?
Yeah, it's
It
the
is,
first time playing there.
So he went deep, third place. Sean got to the top cut. I followed that. I followed the challenge.
Challenge.
So let's talk about it. Clock Mirage. Let's first talk about the weight.
Okay. I think what's the weight that we've seen?
The average, the low end is 37.55, 53.
Yes.
That's the low end. Top end so far for today is
88.
37.88. That's his Clock
But
Mirage.
the highest we've ever seen is 38 flat.
38,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. At least it's 0.5. Not that big, right?
That's just a blade, guys. That's just a blade.
So it's already heavier than Wizard Rod. Not heavier than Silver Wolf, but it's better shape. If anything, it is the prime shape for stamina.
Yes, that's correct. Because as you can see, at first with the renders, I thought the protrusions would be a little bit deeper, so I was a little bit hesitant. But now that you see it, it's a perfect circle.
It is.
And it's smooth when you touch it. It's very smooth. There's just a little bit of protrusion. So, it's very good at stamina.
It's also very hard to explain the sound it makes.
Yes. It's eerie.
Because no other Beyblade, save for maybe Wizard Rod, is as circular and as filled with metallic points. So it's not like ding 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 ding. Like it's not even. It's like
would say it's
imagine level with metal.
It's like scraping your plate with the fork
I hate
or
it.
spoon.
I hate the sound, honestly.
It I don't know, man. It's not for me.
So that is its horizontal shape, but vertically, that did not change. It still is a very weird shaped blade because correct me if I'm wrong. This is the most pronounced blade to ratchet space we've ever seen.
Yes.
Yes, it has to be. It's. I think it's like 2 or 3 ratchets high at this point. But
Yeah, because you know what, normal Beyblades, look at this. Basically,
That's not normal. That's super. There you go. There you are.
There
Let's
you
try
go.
this one.
So normal Beyblades would kind of almost merge with the blade,
yes,
right? The ratchet will almost merge.
Shark Scale literally
This
merges
literally
it.
merges with the blade. This one is like, they hate each other.
Yeah.
See that?
They're not on good terms.
They're not on good terms. Absolutely. So, absolutely, the design here is.
And
I don't know. Some people, it's very polarizing. Honestly, some people love it. Some people are just
yes,
like,
and
"What the heck are you
something so
doing?"
peculiar about it's that only 5 ratchet heights.
They call it half ratchets.
The half ratchet's height. So
Yeah.
455. It does M85 work on it?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
455, 965. It is a new release.
Which comes with the Clock Mirage.
Yes. There's no 75 yet. So M85.
Yes.
Those are the only ones that work with it.
So what I love about this release is that they just gave you the same parts, just different colors.
Yeah, there's not much gotcha. The only
Yes.
gotcha color is the only gotcha here.
You already know how I feel how I feel about gacha.
Yeah.
And we have the 2 colors here actually.
We only have 2 colors so far.
Unfortunately, we did not get the third one.
I wanted the pink one.
Yeah.
It's probably here.
I prefer this green one. This green one's really, really nice. And we have not let it rip because this was newly opened. But I have seen this already. This turns navy when it's spinning. Very, very nice.
The black one
The
turns
black one.
navy.
turns
Black
navy.
one.
All right. So we talked about the initial impressions, the visuals of Clock Mirage. Now let's talk about builds. Stock. I think stock is fine.
It's a decent stock build, honestly. If there's like any Clock Mirage, normal Clock Mirage users would probably stick with the stock build. Maybe swap out the ball, which is a really nice ball, by the way. It's I don't have it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a gray ball. Here it is.
Or yellow ball.
Or a yellow ball.
I would assume pink ball for the
For
second
the-
one.
I guess so. It's
Yeah.
a really good ball, but I think they would want to go lower.
Yep.
With low orb, right?
There
That's
you are.
what the common build. That's probably the only thing you'd want to change on it.
Yep.
And that I think most people I've seen today, that's exactly what they do.
What they say, they go low orb. If I was gonna go 965 and I did not have a low orb, I think maybe I have not tried it because I don't have one. Probably a hexa, so that because what I've seen now with the low orb builds is that they burst really often because they go 965 low orb and it's really burst prone. Hit it with anything and it will burst so fast.
Yep.
So the tech is you would really need to know what your opponent would how they
This
would
one?
tilt it, right?
You want to go with this one?
This has a lock on it, so that's Hexa. But real quick, again, just to recap, we've got a little down the deep end and then just took a left and a right, just
Sorry.
jumping from
Yeah,
one
sorry about
suggestion
that,
to another. Stock is good. If you have a friend, a loved one, someone you know who is into Beyblade and you see this in the wild, you can get it for them and they can play with it stock. Or if they're new, get this for them. All they need is a launcher. They can play.
Very, very good.
But now we're getting into customized builds. These gentlemen mentioned among the many different things that they rattled off on in the last 2 minutes. Change the bit first. So Clock Mirage 965 Hexa might be good. Clock Mirage 965 Low Orb, good but bursts.
Yes.
So now we go into what we suggest. You guys have had some reps with this. Low or bursts, but I think there is a winner in terms of ratchet choice, and that is 455.
55.
At least that's what I found. What we found in the past few, like, it still flabbergasts me how this weird ratchet that sticks out,
A 4 ratchet.
4 ratchet,
Yes.
is not bursting compared to a very round ratchet on the 965. I am still flabbergasted. We need more reps on this,
Yes.
but from testing, out of maybe 20 games that we just did, it only burst once. And the only time that this Clock Mirage burst in my hands is when I swapped it on the 965. And we were testing it against all kinds of heavy hitters: Wyvern, Shark Scale, Impact Drake, Nightmail, Phoenix Wing,
Grandbuster.
Grandbuster. I am flabbergasted.
Okay, so something tells me the 455 we are underestimating. Remember that summer wherein CDG was 455?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I remember that. I ran it because when I got it, I ran it, and it really had good destabilization because it was really really low. And we found out that on this Clock Mirage, I could just because he was using Rockhart was using Clock Mirage. I could not get it to burst. I've tried Impact, Drake, Hover, Wyvern, Shark Scale,
Everything
Phoenix
you ran
Ring,
through.
everything.
Yep.
And then when he switched it to 1965, I just hit it with Impact Drake.
Bang.
Bang, burst. Then he moved it back to 455. Not again.
Okay.
And that's when I said, I need to get one. I need to get one.
So 455, we have that locked in. How about bit? We talked about maybe Hexa, we talked about maybe the ball, the base, low or very bursty. This one you tested with has under needle.
Yes, because like I mentioned, I think the strongest, biggest strength of Clock Mirage is if your opponent is hitting your blade only. And if you flat launch with UN 455, that's the lowest possible thing, lowest possible height that Clock Mirage can go. Less you go 450 UF.
can.
You can't.
Sorry, well, less you go UF under flat.
Under flat.
Which you will not do on a
Turns it
stamina
into an
blade.
attack base.
Yeah, you won't do that.
I think on our testing, it really does not go well for attack because it's so round.
Nah, it's
just
too
gonna-
round. It's too round.
It's just gonna bounce off.
And
Right?
it's lighter, right? It's light comparatively because you're stuck with these half ratchets.
Yeah. So I think we've locked in the 455, and with the needle or the under needle, what we found out that it's really good at stabilizing, though even though it's tilted.
Staying in the middle as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's very very strong. So just like CDG, where it has that with spinning around and has this LED when it, as people say, break dance. This has this as well. I was so shocked because after winning from spin, right? The attack, you can actually, it feels like you can launch another Beyblade and it will still keep going because it was that strong, even on Wizard Rod. It's crazy.
So here's my theory as to why that is. And
Yeah.
watching you guys play test, I think the reason why under needle is so good compared to like low orb and the rest of them is because you don't have to invest in stamina anymore because the blade is literally built for stamina.
That's correct.
So, why under needle is because a defense bay is so good at maintaining its own position and adapting to whatever attacks it comes towards that it can protect the ratchet. So it will always go blade first.
That's correct. And the most important part is even though when you hit it to the extreme or the pocket, it does not fit. If it lands straight like this, you can actually hold it in place and let it go into the extreme pocket,
And it will
won't
never go down.
fall.
Yeah.
Even on the side pocket as well. This is crazy.
It just base like when the Beyblade is level, when it is at 0 degrees, it doesn't fit.
yes, it doesn't fit.
Disclaimer, I mean, I've used it and it did get pocketed. So it's not impossible.
Yes, it's not impossible.
It's just a little more
Yeah,
difficult.
but that means it came in at an angle.
Yes.
Yeah, so again, we're just saying if you pushed it this way, it would never fit. But again, Beyblade,
It's
you know,
Beyblade.
it moves around.
Especially since when the plastic gets hit really really strong, it's gonna bend, right?
And then you will go out.
It will go out, but it's really, I would say it's a really big point that it doesn't fit right out of the bat. It has to be hit hard, it has to be put in its place. But of course, it also makes a sound when it gets into the pocket that's really bad.
I hate it. Yeah, it
Yes,
scrapes
but
against the plastic in a weird
I
way.
think that's also a bad thing because when it gets pocket, I think it just stays there. It cannot buy back
Yeah,
because it's so round.
and it's so heavy.
Yeah. So that's what we've seen from the first year.
Okay, so we now know the strengths and weaknesses of this Beyblade, at least for initial impressions.
The biggest weakness is obviously we haven't talked about it. You could get bursted when your opponent really shotguns you.
Yeah.
So there's a high chance of you getting bursted on the
Yeah.
Clock Mirage.
Such as is with half ratchets.
Yeah.
And again, the limited amount that's currently out now. Who knows? Baka in the future there might be new half ratchets that are more burst immune, but currently the most immune one is 455.
Yes.
Get to work.
So, with that said, let's predict if this will definitely change the game. What does it mean for the metagame? Is it going to take over?
I would say with our 20 games, and I could not get it to burst. I think it's really strong. I would, like, if I was gonna give it a number, I would really, because I faced this as low orb against my Wizard Rod, and I was flabbergasted. I was like, he's still spinning and my Wizard Rod's dead. That's so unusual to see.
Yeah, I don't think any stamina to stamina matchup can beat it.
Yeah, and
Yes.
even CDG can't stand up to it, right?
That's a caveat. Cannot really beat it well.
Yes.
Weiro cannot beat it outright. Literal Weiro killer. So, obviously, the first thing comes to your mind is attack. But what if it survives against attack? And then it just defaults into one of the strongest
It could be
Beyblades
like
in existence.
The new Wizard Rod. If we could find a way to build it so that it could withstand that first few hits and it becomes unburstable, then it will be I dare say second Wizard Rod, right? Because based on our tests, I could not make it to burst no matter what build I had. I ran out of ratchets to try.
So it will change the game.
I would say it changes the game, and I would love to have one.
In your humble opinion, it will change the game. Rockhart.
It could force you into weird situations where you might want to put your Weiro last, instead of usually putting it second. I think that's the biggest implication here, and that you don't outright win with a Weiro. When you bring out the Weiro, you're thinking 1 point machine. Maybe that's not the case anymore, and because of the existence of Clock Mirage. Again, running it in your deck is already a risk. But if if enough people are winning with it, that risk might seem a little less risky.
Yes.
So the meta game dictates how much of a meta bay it is.
Yeah.
That's correct. And just like when CDG came out, right? Everybody was thinking, okay, I have to dodge, Wizard Rod needs to dodge CDG, especially since it was 960 ball. Now that we found out it's 160 hexa that could counter it, right? But I love the part that you just by having it in your deck, now your opponent's like, where do I put my Wizard Rod? I have to think whether I have to dodge it, and I love that mind game. I love that mind game.
Yep, Beyblade X just got more tactical. So overall, I'm looking at it. I'm optimistic that they just gave us more options, and Shark Scale became more of a choice weapon. It became more of a, all right, how am I going to bump into their Wizard, or their Clock Mirage? How am I going to beat their Wizard Rod in case, there's more options now. So overall, we're very positive. We're very interested to see how this grows and how it changes the game. Go into the comments below. Let us know what you think. Yeah, how you felt and what you think of Clock Mirage. If you have one, what are your builds? But for now, we're going to wrap up this episode of Third Bay Problems. We'll be putting up now a schedule of events for Playcafe this coming week. Do let us know if you are interested in a Magic the Gathering podcast, because we're cooking something up. Might come out in the next week, the week after that, but it's a little project that we've been working on. Help people who are slightly interested in Magic the Gathering to enter the hobby. Real quick, join us for Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday Beyblade here at Playcafe. Tuesday is League Tuesdays. Friday is a pod late at night handled by Takigo Stars, that community around. And then Sundays, we have Kids Beyblade in the morning, then Fight Club at night, 5G, no repeating parts. Bring your best bays and maybe learn a new Beyblade or two.
Maybe we'll fight it on Sunday.
Yeah,
We probably will.
we're always here.
We're
We're always
excited.
here. All three of us, you'll see us at Fight Club almost any given Sunday night. We will play our Clock Mirages. Sean, Snows, Mr. Extrude, any last messages before we go?
Thank you for having me. I love talking about Beyblade, and of course, shout out new product coming out. We have
what's
a
this?
new attachment. Okay, for everyone who bought the deck box, we have a new attachment.
Oh, damn.
Now it can fit the Battle Pass on this side. Oh, other side. Yes. Battle Pass, and can also fit the grip if you have it. Let me know if you want one. Hit me up at Extrude 3D.
He makes these.
Extrude 3D can now take launchers with grips and Battle Pass. Mwah, beautiful. On behalf of everyone here at Playcafe, that's Rockhart, I'm Leo. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/playcafebgc, and throughout all of these channels right here. We will see you when we see you. Come visit us at Playcafe. McKinley Hill, you know where it is. Open from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m., 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. on the weekends. Peace out. Y'all have a good weekend. Peace. Third Bay Problems, baby.
Let's go.